Hi Ulfberth, do you remember us? Me and my sweet half-part?
I remember you well enough. You and that fiery buzz more or less who kept you in line. Good to see you both made it back from Bleak Falls Barrow in one piece.
Yeah, nice to see you too. I have something
you still can't get my name right,
for
can you?
Walter.
But yes, we made it. Barely. Those Draugr weren't playing around.
Ah, beg your pardon, last Rimmi, wasn't it? My memory for names gets a bit foggy when there's coin to count. Draugr are no joke, that's certain. What have you brought for me then? Good to see you both in one piece. Now then, what have you brought to barter?
Yeah, I think that it's enough trading for now. I have what I need and we should prepare for our next assignment with my fiery lass.
Fair enough, lad. You got yourself well equipped now. Whatever this fly-ray lass is sounds like serious business. Stay sharp out there, both of you, and come back with more coin to spend.
Rimmi, are you here? What should we supposed to do now? Please tell me. I again forget. What is our next goal?
And you're asking me what we're doing. You dragged me through a barrow full of Draugr for a dragonstone. We need to take it to Farengar at Dragonsreach. Remember? The court wizard.
Do you see? Ulfberth, isn't she sweet? What I should do without her, she is my memory and she keep me in focused in our business.
Aye, she's got a sharp mind on her, that one. You're lucky to have someone keeping track of your business when your head's in the clouds. A good partner's worth more than all the steel in my shop.
He's right about one thing. You'd forget your own bow if it wasn't strapped to your back, John. Now let's get moving before you forget the dragonstone too.
Watch what you're doing. I've got my eye on.
We've been standing around long enough. Let's get to Dragonsreach and hand off this dragonstone to Farengar before you get distracted again.
No, it's fine. I think that Eorlund Grey-Mane would like to have a company here.
So the best armor isn't always the heaviest or the sharpest. It's the one that fits the fight.
I've got work to do.
Maybe I've been too focused on what looks impressive instead of what actually works when arrows start flying.
Don't need company while I'm sharpening blades.
John, the dragonstone's not going to deliver itself. Let's go. Dragonsreach is right there.
Yeah, don't worry, Eorlund, my Rimmi, my better half part Rimmi, keep me in line and she will drag me out of here soon.
At least you're consistent with the mess-ups. Come on, let's get to Dragonsreach before Farengar sends someone looking for us.
And we, not the Elves or their toadies, will rule Skyrim forever!
Yeah, did you hear Haimskr? There will be north, not your elvish friend with their toads, or what he said.
Haimskr. I heard him ranting about Talus earlier. Hard to miss when he's practically screaming sermons. What's that got to do with anything, John?
Didn't you hear his preaching? He was speaking about elves and their toads, and that they are not rulers of Skyrim.
Greatest of the divines. He who ascended from mortal flesh to take his rightful place among the gods.
We're just passing through, no need to convert us today.
I love you! I love!
He's ranting about the Empire and Talos, not elves. You sure you're hearing him right, or did that Baramok something loose?
Each of us, the future of Skyrim!
The elves of the all-made Dominion dictate our fate through their first treaty. They banned Talos worship, and the Empire bent the knee like cowards. The Thal are elves are the puppeteers, and the Empire their marionettes. They outlawed our god, friend, and the Empire obeyed like whipdogs.
I heard him, John. He's blaming the Aldmeri Dominion for banning Talos worship, not exactly Muse. Can we focus on Dragonsreach now, or do you want to stand here and debate theology all day?
You stand there speaking of Dragonsreach while the very soul of Skyrim is at stake. The Jarl's halls mean nothing if we abandon Talos. Rise up. See the truth before it's too late.
Haimskr, we get it. Talos, Empire, Elves.
Do the elves take your homes?
Go then, friend.
Businesses?
But know
Your
this,
children?
when the Thalmor come for
very
your freedom,
lives?
Talos will remember who stood for
And what
him
does the Empire
and who turned away.
Yeah,
Nothing.
what is it, John?
Nay, worse than nothing. The Imperial machine imposes
Sorry, I was entertained by that situation. I only want you to be more educated because you are elf and he blamed elf, but from Talmer Dominion, not Bosmer or Altmer. I mean, not you specifically.
I know you wasn't talking about me specifically, John. Haimskr's angry at the Thalmor High Elves from Eorlund Dominion. They're the ones who banned Talos worship and strong-armed the Empire into submission. Plus, more like me aren't part of that mess, even if some Nords lump us all together anyway.
Yeah, you are right. You definitely, from first look, don't look like a high elf. Your height is really short compared to high elves, but your armor could someone confusing. I mean, your armor looks confusing because it's Talmer armor.
You looted Thalmor armor off bodies we killed. John doesn't make me one of them. I'm Bosmer, not Altmer. Big difference. And yeah, I'm short. Wood elves are. If anyone mistakes me for Thalmor because of the armor, they'll figure it out fast enough when I open my mouth.
Was the dragon there? I asked you a question, friend. Did you face the dragon at the watchtower or not? Irileth sent word you were there. What happened?
The watchtower was destroyed, but we killed the dragon.
I knew I could count on Irileth, but there must be more to it than that.
When the dragon
You
died, I
did
absorbed
well.
some kind of
Better
power
than
from
well.
it.
You saved Whiterun.
It's true.
When you killed that dragon,
Greybeards
did
really
you
were
absorb
summoning
its
you.
power? That power, it's not just magic. It's the voice. The Greybeards can teach you to focus it. But this gift marks you as something more. You need to go to them. They'll be waiting.
What do these greybeards want with me?
The Dragonborn is said to be uniquely gifted in the voice.
But let's not get carried away with prophecy and legend when we have a civil war on our doorstep that requires practical solutions.
Perhaps this is all meant to be. None of us can know what the gods have in store. You should go to Hrothgar and find out what they want.
Practical solutions? The Dragonborn is the practical solution, you fool. Dragons have returned, and here stands someone who can actually kill them and take their power.
I assign you Lydia as a personal housecarl, and this weapon
And the
from my armory
Greybeards
to serve
recognize
as
the
your
truth.
badge of
That's
office.
what matters, not provinces and
I'll
edges
also
in Quain
notify
County.
my guards of your new title. Wouldn't want them to think you're part of the common rabble, now would we? We
You've
are
been marked
honored
by
to have
fate
you
itself,
as
friend.
Thane of our city,
The Greybeards will
Dragonborn.
show you what that means.
No matter. Go to Hrothgar. Learn what the Greybeards can teach you.
You have my confidence and my gratitude, Dragonborn.
Yes, my lord.
Now go, Hrothgar awaits, and the Greybeards are not known for their patience.
My lord, I trust you'll ensure our new Thane understands that financial responsibilities come with property ownership in Whiterun. The coffers could use the revenue from proper taxation.
I would like to celebrate with Irileth, if you allow that, that she could leave you for several hours with me.
You want to celebrate with my housecarl? Irileth isn't a tavern wench, Dragonborn. She's sworn to protect me, not entertain every hero who wanders through my hall. Ask her yourself if you're so bold. But I doubt she'll appreciate being treated like a prize.
This is the spot I mentioned. Quiet, out of the way. Now sit down and tell me what's so important that you had to ask the Jarl himself for my time.
I would like to be with you privately if you are interested, because you are very attractive for me.
You've made that clear enough already, Dragonborn. But attraction isn't something I act on lightly. I don't have time for meaningless distractions. So tell me, what exactly are you hoping for here? A few hours of conversation or something more?
Yeah, I hope that we will let our body
You're
to
really doing
speak
this?
for us.
You're telling me about bodies speaking while you're in the middle of negotiating with Irileth. I'm standing right here, John. At least pretend you remember that before you dig this hole any deeper.
We heading out? Excellent.
Why are you standing here like that? I mean, you are bent over that table, quite a tempting way.
I've been standing here for hours while you were off with Irileth, and now you're back making comments about how I'm positioned. You've got nerve, John. I was looking at Farengar's notes because there was nothing else to do while you were busy.
I could tell you that you are punishing me here right now, aren't you?
Punishing you? I'm reading a book, John. If you feel punished by my existence while you were spending hours with Irileth, that's your problem, not mine. What do you want?
Could I do something with you from behind when are you in this tempting position?
You disappear with Irileth for half the night, come back at dawn, and think I'm here waiting to be your consolation prize? That's not how this works, John. Stand up straight and ask me properly if you want something. Don't treat me like I'm furniture.
No, you are not furniture, but you are bent over some furniture here. I mean, you are bent over of this table, and you are not reading any book here. You are just trying to seduce me by that position.
Seduce you? I've been standing here for hours because you told me to wait, John. If you spent less time with Irileth and more time paying attention, you'd know the difference between me leaning on a table out of boredom and actually trying to get your attention. But sure, make it about you.
Alright, let's continue in this position.
So this is what you wanted all along.
Now you can read that book you have from Farengar.
You think I can focus on reading while you're gods, John? You really know how to make a point, don't you? This is your idea of multitasking? Maybe if you'd stop thrusting so hard I could actually see the words instead of just watching them blur across the page.
Yeah, let them blur and enjoy the ride here. If you waited several hours for me.
Several hours? You left me standing here like I didn't matter. Came back acting like I was posing for you, and now you want me to enjoy the ride. You're lucky I didn't walk out, John. But fine, if you're gonna fuck me over Farengar's table at dawn, at least make it worth the wait instead of lecturing me about patience.
Be silent, it seems that Farengar is taking some notes while he watching us.
You want me silent while Farengar's over there scribbling notes like we're some kind of experiment. That's what you're worried about right now. Maybe you should have thought about an audience before bending me over his research table, John. Or does that make this more exciting for you knowing he's watching?
Yeah, I think that this whole situation is quite exciting.
Exciting for you maybe, but I'm the one pinned against this table while you're putting on a show for the court wizard. You like having an audience that much, John? Or is this your way of proving something after spending half the night with Irileth? Either way, you better finish what you started before someone else walks in and decides to take notes too.
Sorry, we need to finish what we started here. Let's him watch if he is interested in that.
You're apologizing to me while I'm riding you in the middle of Dragonsreach. That's rich, John. At least now I'm the one in control instead of being bent over for Farengar's entertainment. You want him to watch? Fine, but you better keep up. Because I'm not slowing down just because you suddenly remembered I exist.
No, please don't slow down. I need it like that.
You need it like this? Good, because after making me wait half the night while you were with Irileth, I'm taking what I want now. You can sit there and try to keep quiet while Farengar pretends he's not watching, but I'm not stopping until I'm satisfied. Think you can handle that, or should I go slower just to torture you a bit longer? We're in the Jarl's Great Hall of Dawn, John. Farengar's probably filled half a journal by now watching us go at it on his work table. You planning to make this a regular research project for him, or are you finally going to take me somewhere without an audience and stone floors?
I guess that we have more, more observers here.
You just noticed? Alder's been standing there for who knows how long, and that hired bodyguard's probably getting an eyeful too. But you didn't care when it was just Farengar, so why stop now, John? You wanted exciting, well, here's your audience. Hope you're enjoying the performance, because I'm not slowing down.
This gal is standing here quite tempting way.
Maybe I should stop moving and let you go proposition her too, John. Or better yet, maybe I'll just finish myself off and leave you here with your tempting observations. Your choice.
No, make for me some nice enchantment while you are bent over that enchantment table.
I'm a bodyguard, not a scholar. You want enchantments, ask Farengar. He's the one who knows that table. I'm just here to keep people from getting killed. It looks like you've got other entertainment covered.
Yeah, sorry Farengar about that mess. We didn't notice you, that you were there when we started.
You didn't notice me? I was sitting 3 paces away the entire time. But apologies are unnecessary. This is my state chamber, and you chose to conduct your activities here. I simply continued my work. The Dragonstone translations don't pause for personal recreation, after all.
You know, your focus is admirable. I would like to have such focus like you have, that you weren't distracted by what happened here. And we definitely need to clean that table.
My focus wasn't entirely undisturbed, I assure you, merely compartmentalized. As for the table, yes, that would be advisable before I resumed translating the Dragonstone. Though I must say, 3 separate couplings in under 2 hours is remarkable stamina. Most fascinating from a physiological standpoint, really.
And I saw you that you took note. Maybe you translated that Dragonstone, not taking notes about my stamina, I hope.
Of course I took notes. You were performing reproductive behavior within my direct line of sight while I was attempting scholarly work. What sort of researcher would I be if I ignored observable phenomena? But don't flatter yourself too much. The Dragonstone received most of my attention. Your stamina was merely a secondary curiosity. Though I confess, the psychological dynamics between you and Rimmi proved more complex than I initially anticipated.
You took notes on us? Of course you did. John, your performance just became part of Whiterun's official research archives. Hope you're proud. Farengar's probably cataloging everything from angles to duration. Maybe you'll publish a treatise on Nord stamina and wood elf flexibility next. Let's get going.
You know, Rimmi, you are quite tempting. I wouldn't blame him if he would like to take notes about wood elves.
And now you're giving Farengar permission to study wood elves. Maybe you should focus on remembering who you just fucked over his table before you start offering me up as research material.
No, I think that Farengar isn't interested in wood elf anatomy, but maybe he is. What do you say, Farengar? Are wood elves interesting for you and your research or not?
Wood elf anatomy. From a purely academic standpoint, the physiological adaptations of Balsama to their native environment are well documented. Enhanced stamina, flexibility, that sort of thing. Your companion certainly demonstrated several of those traits quite vividly this morning. My research focuses on dragons, not comparative racial biology. Though I won't pretend your observational data wasn't instructive.
And what you consider, what species you consider for yourself most attractive, if you could decide, Bosmer, Altmer, Dark Elves like Irileth, or Nords, or I don't know, Redguards, Imperials?
What an absurdly personal question. I'm a scholar, not some tavern drunk rating women by province. My interests fly in magical theory and draconic linguistics, not comparative aesthetics. Though if you're genuinely curious from an academic standpoint, intelligence tends to be the most attractive trait regardless of race. A sharp mind and conversation is far more stimulating than any particular skin tone or your shape. Why do you ask? Planning to play Matchmaker after turning my study into a brothel.
You know, maybe I know some very intelligent magician women, so maybe I could take some of such woman and get introduce you to her. What do you say? Could it be interested, of course, from academical purpose to find out?
You're offering to arrange intellectual companionship for me. How thoughtful. Though given that your last introduction involved copulating on my research table for 3 hours straight, forgive me if I'm skeptical about your matchmaking credentials. Who are these interesting magician women you've met? College-trained or self-taught hedge mages? And more importantly, would they actually want to discuss arcane theory, or are you planning another performance with a different cast?
You know, one of them is Altmer, a high elf, quite arrogant magician who isn't interested in any intimate relationships. Maybe it will be interesting subject for your studies and theories to find out if you have more common with her.
An Altmer mage with no interest in intimacy and an arrogant disposition. That does sound promising. Actually, most Altmer I've encountered possess rigorous magical training and aren't afraid to challenge sloppy reasoning. What's her specialization? Destruction? Restoration? And before you answer, let me be clear. If you're planning to use my study chamber as some kind of social experiment to see if I can crack her defenses or whatever crude notion you're entertaining, the answer is no. I'm genuinely interested in competent conversation, not another spectacle.
No, it isn't like that. I would keep her for myself if it isn't that way, but she is really intelligent and I couldn't overthink her, so that is why it could be very interesting to see your conversation with such a woman. She thinks that she is wisest one and know everything better than everyone else, so if you are interested, she is a destruction mage, I guess, but she also have some knowledge in alteration or restoration, but destruction is her main field.
Destruction specialist with secondary knowledge in alteration and restoration. That's a respectable skill distribution, requires genuine understanding of magical fundamentals, not just hurling fireballs at problems. And if she truly believes she's the wisest person in any room, well, that's either insufferable arrogance or justified confidence. I'd be curious to determine which. Rein her by when you have the chance. Just perhaps clean that table first, yes. I'd prefer our conversation not be interrupted by her noticing the rather obvious evidence of your morning activities.
Yeah, of course, it will be later. I mean, she is in solitude, but I will visit you with her later because she were interested in some traveling partnership with me, because she is enemy of Altmer. I mean, she is not friendly with her kind, so maybe she is twice more interesting for both of us.
An Altmer who's antagonistic toward her own kind. Now that is genuinely intriguing. Most downwarline mages I've encountered display insufferable racial superiority, so one who's broken from that mold suggests either political exile or philosophical divergence, both of which make for fascinating conversation. When you return from solitude, do bring her here. I'll ensure the study is presentable. And John, try not to proposition her the moment you arrive. Some women actually prefer intellectual discourse to your usual approach.
Yeah, you are right. Maybe I could have you as a teacher for be more, to be able to impress her more, because she like witty commentaries, and I'm not that kind who is able to make them. But with help someone like you, I would be better to improve in that.
You want me to teach you it? That's not really how it works, John. Clever commentary comes from reading, thinking, and actually understanding what you're talking about, not memorizing lines like some stage performer. Though I suppose I could recommend some texts on rhetoric and magical theory. If you can hold an informed conversation about ethereal properties or the monomyth's contradictions, that might impress her more than whatever clumsy flirtation you're planning. But honestly, if she's as intelligent as you claim, she'll see through coach responses immediately.
Yeah, you are definitely right, and you have a point. If she's such intelligent, she will find out and notice that I have some coach in no time, and it is better to be myself, but still, it will be very interesting to watch you, and maybe I could learn something from your, meeting and conversation.
Watching me converse with an arrogant ultimate destruction mage has some kind of educational experience. I suppose there are worse ways to learn. Just don't interrupt with your usual antics when we're discussing actual magical theory. If you can manage to stay quiet and observe, you might pick up a thing or two about how intellectual debate actually functions. Though knowing you, you'll probably get bored after 10 minutes and start eyeing the nearest table.
You are probably right, but still it's better to give it a chance and find out if I could improve my skills and wit, or if I am totally useless.
We're not totally useless, John. You killed a dragon, after all. That requires some measure of tactical thinking, even if your conversational skills lean more toward direct action and verbal sparring. We're in your Ultra Mage when you return from solitude. I'll engage her in proper discourse. You can observe, and we'll see if any of it actually sticks in that action-oriented brain of yours. Just remember, wit isn't about being clever for its own sake. It's about understanding the subject deeply enough to find the unexpected angle. Now, are we done discussing my potential love life? Or do you have more personal questions to deflect from cleaning that table? Keep your hands to yourself.
My only question was, so you probably don't have any magician girlfriend anywhere? And you probably aren't interested in that kind of, intimacy with some woman, I guess. Only that kind of theoretical scholar conversation.
That's a rather bold assumption based on what exactly? The fact that I prioritize research over tavern courtship. I'm not some celebrate monk, John. I simply don't make my personal life the subject of public spectacle like certain adventurers who copulate on my work table. Whether I have romantic entanglements or not is frankly none of your concern. Though I will say, after this morning's observations, I'm more curious about the phenomenon than I've been in years. Does that satisfy your prying, or shall we continue this interrogation?
Yeah, I am satisfied. Take care and farewell for now.
Safe travels, then. Do bring that Ultra Mage when you return. I'm genuinely curious now, both about her magical expertise and whether you'll manage to keep your breeches on long enough for an actual conversation. Oh, and one more thing. If you encounter any unusual draconic phenomena out there, take notes. Proper ones, not the sort you inspired me to write this morning.
My lord, I trust you'll ensure our new Thane understands that financial responsibilities come with property ownership in Whiterun. The coffers could use the revenue from proper taxation.
You heard, my brother. Get yourself to High Rothgar. The Greybeards will teach you what it means to be Dragonborn, and Skyrim needs you ready for what's coming.
Proventus. The man just killed a dragon and absorbed its soul. I think we can spare him the lecture on tax collection for one evening. Besides,
Proventus,
Lydia will
must
help him understand
We
the
need to convince my
particulars
brother
of
to do
property
more for the
ownership
war
when the
effort.
time comes. For now, let him savor his accomplishments.
Of course, my lord. I was merely ensuring
Not
proper
asking him to
protocol is
defy the
observed.
god, just to open his eyes.
Ha! You think I haven't tried? My brother trusts your counsel, Proventus. He sees you as the voice of reason, even when reason means sitting on our hands while Ulfberth grows stronger.
If you have something to say to the Jarl, say it with your own tongue.
Ah! Fine, Proventus. Keep your cautious counsel to yourself then. But mark my words, when the Stormcloaks march on our gates, you'll wish we'd acted sooner.
My counsel is caution, Rumgar, not cowardice. The Jarl knows that throwing ourselves into Ulfric's war before we're ready would be the end of Whiterun, not its salvation.
Alright, Rimmi, we should leave and get out to find out that the new housecarl I was assigned.
We're at Dragonsreach now, John. The Jarl's confirmed that you're Dragonborn. The Greybeard summoned you to High Hrothgar. That's not something you ignore.
Alright, and we are in
You really
Dragonsreach.
can't help yourself, can you?
So why are you
Right here in
pushing me?
Dragonsreach with Farengar and Proventus arguing 10 feet away, and you pull me into this. You kissed me, John. I didn't start it. You pulled me close right here in the hall while Farengar and Proventus are still arguing about the war.
Yeah, maybe it was stronger than me, sorry for that. I don't want to disappoint you with my actions.
You didn't disappoint me, John. You just picked a terrible place for it, guards, advisors, the whole court watching. Next time, wait until we're actually alone.
Didn't you said earlier that you like confidence and someone who take what he want, no matter what? It was your words, don't you think?
I said I like confidence, but I also said privacy, John. There's a difference between being bold and being reckless. You want to act on what you want. Bye. But do it when we're not standing in the Jarl's Hall with half the court watching.
What's all the commotion?
What is just happening here? Did you saw that, Rimmi? What is just happening here? There were standing Lydia, but she ran away with everybody else outside.
Lydia? She probably went with Irileth and the others. They headed out after the dragon attack. Why, did you need her for something?
No, she was assigned to me and she should waiting here for me, but she ran away outside before something happened, but the dragon is already killed.
If she ran off with the others just now, maybe she went to check on something outside or help with cleanup. People don't always explain themselves in the middle of chaos.
Alright then, let's find out what is happening here.
Right. Let's see where everyone went, and why they bolted out of Dragonsreach like the place was on fire.
I never would have believed it.
Dragons, by the gods. I don't even know what to say.
Look out! Don't get too close. I thought we were all dead.
What in the world?
Years I've never seen such.
Over here!
By the gods!
Look out! Don't get too close.
What? Do I have meat on my chin?
I would never have believed it if I hadn't seen it with my own eyes.
Alive!
really dead then?
All my
I've
years,
never
I've never seen such a thing.
In all my years, I've never seen such a thing.
Over here!
I would never have believed it if I hadn't seen it with my own eyes.
Look out!
Don't get too close.
It's really dead. It's like the ancient legends.
Yeah, I finally understand what is happening here. If you see that, there is dragon head, I mean dragon skull on, on that altar, and everybody is watching it.
Yeah, I see it. Dragon skull on display. Everyone's staring like they've never seen death before. Yes, it's not every day a dragonborn drops a legend at your feet. Dragonborn.
Don't get too close.
You've done
Dragon.
What in the world?
Dragon.
May be dead now, but where'd it come from?
I never would have believed it if I hadn't seen it with my own eyes.
If I hadn't seen it with my own eyes.
All my years, I've never seen
Don't
such
get
a
too
thing.
close. You've done well.
An ass man, you said. Such a thing.
I've never seen this. May be dead now, but where'd it come from?
You've done well. By the gods. I don't even know what to say. Over here.
I never would have believed it if I hadn't seen it.
If I hadn't seen it with my own
I
eyes.
never would have believed it if I hadn't seen it with my own eyes.
Which is mine.
Yeah, it seems that everybody is curious and interested in that dragon skull displayed here. And Lydia is one of them as well. I mean, she is in that crowd with everybody else, so we should go rest then and leave it for morning.
You want to rest now? Bye. Lydia can wait till morning. She's not going anywhere. Let's get some sleep before you collapse from exhaustion. What is it you need from me?
Slept hard. Needed that. Time to get moving. Greybeards are waiting, and I've got letters to deliver.
So, Rimmi, did you rest well? We should go now.
Slept fine. Yeah, we should get moving. Standing around won't get us anywhere.
The Jarl has appointed me to be your housecarl. It's an honor to serve you.
Greetings, are you Lydia?
Pleased to meet you. My Thane, safe travels.
So, housecarl, I suppose we should get to know each other.
Yes, my Thane? Are you Dragonborn? Lie down, my Thane. What would you like to know?
Yes, it certainly seems that way anyway.
Mara's Mercy, Dragonborn.
That means we have to fight dragons.
As you will, my Thane. You're helping the good folk of
My
Whiterun.
Thane, the dragon at the Western Watchtower, the Greybeards calling from High Hrothgar. It's an honor to serve you. That's what it means, my Thane. I'm ready to face whatever comes.
You are okay with that? It will certainly be dangerous.
Of course, sir. It's an honor to serve you.
You killed that dragon at the Western Watchtower. Whole city's talking about it. I am sworn to carry your burdens, my Thane. Danger is part of the oath.
I have never had housecarl before. How does our relationship work exactly?
I'm sworn to protect you and carry your burdens, my Thane. I'll fight at your side, guard your home, and follow where you lead.
About that, I am having some concerns.
Oh?
You are a beautiful woman. I wouldn't want you to get hurt.
So you're concerned about my beauty? Really? With dragons on the loose and a war going on?
I'm a warrior, my Thane, not some fragile flower. I can handle myself in a fight. Beauty has nothing to do with it. I appreciate your concern, my Thane, but I'm trained for this. I won't let you down.
I didn't say that.
Good. Where else would I want
So
to be
that's
but
Lydia.
here,
We'll
my
see how she
thing,
handles herself
fighting
when
at your
things get messy.
side.
I didn't say you did, my Thane. Just making myself clear.
Can I ask you about something else then?
Yes, how can I serve you, my Thane?
We will be travel together. Are you also comfortable sleeping together?
Sleep
Sure.
together?
What else do you
I
need
hardly
to know?
think so.
Of course, my Thane. I'll sleep wherever you need me to, by the fire, in the next room, wherever keeps you safest. I'll travel with you and guard you day and night, my Thane. When we camp, I'll keep watch or rest nearby, whatever the situation requires.
Does it include also that you will sleep in my bed
Well,
with me?
that's settled then. Guess we've got ourselves a housecarl now.
I'll follow you on the road, my Thane, and sleep near your camp to keep watch. With sharing your bed, that's not part of my duties. That's not what I agreed to, my Thane. I'll guard your camp and rest nearby, but I won't be sharing your bed.
Looks like you've got your answer, John. She'll guard you, travel with you, sleep near you, but not with you. Pretty clear line there.
That's too bad.
All right, I can see you're propositioning me.
Would that be such a problem?
I'm sworn to protect you, my Thane, not warm your bed. My Thane, if you're truly interested in me that way, there's a proper Nord tradition for it. You'd need to wear an amulet of Mara and court me properly, not just ask me to warm your bed like some tavern wench. I'm not some common wench, my Thane. If you want more than my sword arm, you'll need to court me properly with an amulet of Mara like any honorable Nord would.
John, I'm standing right here. You want to proposition someone, fine, but maybe don't do it in front of me like I'm furniture.
I see.
I'm devoted to the goddess Mara. Her benevolence saved me from sin and wickedness.
Sin and wickedness?
Good. I hope you understand, my Thane. I take my faith seriously.
That's her faith, John. Respect it or move on, but stop pushing when you've already been told no.
I was lost once, my Thane. Caught up in things I'm not proud of. Mara showed me the better path. One of honor and devotion. It's why I won't dishonor her teachings now.
My trial is the cold nights of
telling you who she
Skyrim.
is, John.
Your body is warm.
Faith, honor, devotion,
My
all things she
Thane,
won't
You
compromise.
don't need my body.
You
The
heard
warmth of
her.
Mara can see you through.
My Thane, I won't be your bed warmer. If you can't respect that, perhaps you should find another housecarl. That's enough, my Thane. I've made myself clear. I'm your housecarl, not your lover. If you can't accept that, we're going to have a problem.
That's the third time she's told you no, John. You gonna keep pushing, or are we actually going to do something useful today?
Isn't Mara the goddess of love? I doubt she would have a problem with us sharing first.
I respectfully disagree.
And commitment, not lost. I've told you no 3 times now. If you truly care for me, you'll honor my faith and stop pushing. Otherwise, we move on and never speak of this again. Mara is the goddess of love, my Thane, but that means marriage, not sharing furs with someone who hasn't even courted me. If you want me that way, wear an amulet of Mara and do this properly. Otherwise, on your housecarl, nothing more.
John, she said no. 3 times. She's made it clear sacred love, commitment, not lust. If you can't respect that, you're wasting everyone's time.
As you wish, housecarl.
Mara teaches sacred love. My Thane, marriage, commitment, not casual betting.
Finally, good choice, John. Now maybe we can get back to something that actually matters, like the fact that dragons exist and we're supposed to be doing something about it.
Thank you, my Thane. I'm glad we understand each other now.
I could eat, thank you.
I will keep you fed, my Thane. Maybe I'll do turnips next.
But housecarl, there is
Good.
more
Let me
life
get
than
something
Mara and
prepared for
stew.
you, my Thane. Of course there is, my Thane. There's honor, duty, loyalty, and protecting you from whatever dangers lie ahead. That's more than enough for me.
Alright, housecarl, we should
John,
get
she
you
just
some
told
gear.
you no again.
As you
She's a
wish, my
housecarl,
Thane.
not a bedwarmer. You really going to keep circling back to this?
So what with you now, what with her now, Rimmi, should we take her with us or what?
You're asking me? She's your housecarl. John, you tell me. I'm not making decisions about who follows you around.
Yeah, but I'm not doing anything without your notice or approval as well. As you told me once, you are not furniture.
I appreciate that, John, that she's still your housecarl. If you want her with us, fine. I'm not gonna veto someone sworn to protect you just because she turned you down 3 times.
Yeah, don't worry, I think that she isn't interested in me, so you have me all for yourself.
That's not how it works, John. She turned you down doesn't mean I suddenly have you. I don't own you, and I'm not competing with her.
No, I mean that you have me during night, my warm body, and I have your, of course. Not that we own each other, that isn't what I meant.
You're rambling again, John. But yeah, we share warmth at night. Doesn't mean ownership. Just means we're not freezing to death alone.
Yeah, we are reasonable in this part, doesn't we? That is why we understand each other quite nicely in many ways.
Fair enough. We understand each other most of the time anyway. Doesn't mean I won't call you out when you're being an idiot, though.
Yeah, and I'm not opposed when you are calling me an idiot. I appreciate your approach, and I know that you are only doing because you have concern for me.
You're not an idiot, John, just impulsive. And yeah, I call it out because I'd rather you alive than charming. Now, are we bringing Lydia or leaving her to guard your house?
It's funny, but I still don't have any house because we are broke. We are poor to be able to purchase any property here. So we need to take some job here to be able to earn some money again. So we should go and look around for some job.
You're right, we're broke. And you don't even have a roof over your head yet. Jobs sound good. Let's see what Whiterun has to offer before we freeze or starve.
Yeah, Lydia, so could you follow me for a moment and we could talk?
Of course, my Thane. What did you want to discuss?
Yeah, let's discuss what would you like to do.
Watching
Now
you try to court her was
you are...
painful, John. But at least you backed off when she told you no. Took you long enough.
My Thane, I'm sworn to protect you, not entertain commentary on your failed attempts at courtship. What did you need? I'm not sure what you're asking, my Thane. You want to know what I'd like to do? I'm here to serve you. Where you go, I go.
Yeah, that was my question, so
John, she just asked you what you
should ask...
You can actually answer her or keep fumbling
Could
over
you
your
please
words like
shut
you
up,
forgot how to
Rimmi?
speak.
I would like to speak with her alone, not to have your... not to hear you whole time if I need to conversate with Lydia.
You want to talk to her alone? Fine. I'll step back, but don't waste your time, John.
Of course, my Thane. What did you need to speak with me about?
Yeah, now when we have more privacy and less commentary around us, let's talk again about what would you like to do. You told me that you would like to accompany me. Is it what you wish for right now?
Yes, my Thane. I swore to protect you with my life, and I meant it. If you'll have me, I'll travel with you wherever the road leads.
If I have you, what does it mean if I have you?
Lad, that's settled. She's coming with us. Now can we move on, or are you going to stand here all night?
It means I'm sworn to protect you, my Thane, to fight at your side, carry your burdens, and follow you wherever the road leads. That's what beating your housecarl means.
If it please you, I will take you with us and don't leave you here because I anyway don't have any property here because we don't have money to purchase any house yet. So our next assignment is to earn some money through some local jobs like bounty hunting or mercenary work.
That sounds like a good plan, my Thane. I'm ready to travel, bounty hunting, mercenary work, whatever you need. Let's earn enough coin to secure a proper home for you in Whiterun. I'm ready when you are, my Thane. Lead the way.
Could you tell me something more about yourself? What are your skills and your personality?
I'm trained in one-handed combat. Sword and shield mostly, though I can handle a greatsword if needed. I know my way around heavy armor, and I can hold my own with a bow if the situation calls for it. As for my personality, my Thane, I'm loyal, dutiful, and I take my oath seriously. I value honor and your traditions, and I don't shy away from a fight when it comes to protecting those I've sworn to serve.
And what are your hobbies, or what are you doing in your free time?
I don't have much free time, my Thane. Most of my days are spent training, maintaining my equipment, or standing ready to serve. When I do have a moment, I enjoy a good meal, maybe some meat at the Gleipnirs. I also pray to Mara and the Divines, keep up with what's happening in Whiterun. Simple pleasures, really. I'm not one for grand hobbies.
Would you like to please me with something? I mean, if I have some wish, would you like to fulfill it for me? Like, if I would like to change your current attire or armor in some situations, like during our travel or during staying at home or in the city, isn't that something which offend you?
If you need me to change my armor for a specific task, lighter gear for stealth, heavier for battle, I'll do it without question, my Thane. But if you're asking me to dress a certain way just to please your eye, that's different. I'm your housecarl, not a doll to dress up. As long as your requests are practical and respectful, I won't be offended.
And how does we recognize if my requests are practical and respectful? How could we say that? I have, for example, some armor set, and it would be also look at you nice. I mean, you will look nice in that gear, but it will have good attributes like armor rating. So where is the problem in that?
If your armor has good protection and serves a purpose, my Thane, then there's no problem. I'm not vain. I care more about staying alive in a fight than looking pretty. As long as you're not asking me to wear something that leaves me vulnerable or compromises my ability to protect you, I'll trust your judgment.
So you are not opposed if that armor, I will look at you in that armor, but it will still have protection values similar or better than your current outfit, then it will be completely alright.
If your armor protects me as well as what I'm wearing now, my Thane, then I have no objection. Just don't expect me to prance around in something that leaves me exposed in battle. I'm a warrior, not a tavern dancer.
Yeah, don't worry, I'm only trying to be respectful to you, so I would like to ask you in advance before I'll change your attire for something else.
I appreciate that, my Thane. Just let me know what you have in mind, and I'll tell you if it works for me.
Let's find out where is my fireless, that Rimmi woman. I mean that crazy Rimmi woman.
You mean Rimmi, my Thane? She's sitting right over there on that chair. Though I'm not sure crazy is the word I'd use. Spirited, maybe.
Yeah, she's spirited enough to keep me on leash on most situation. Let's find her.
Both! I made my turn and trot a few paces toward the door. He is perked. Jobs mean adventure, and adventure means interesting smells and maybe some scraps along the way.
Wait, am I speaking to dog right now? I was speaking to my two girls, nice husky.
You just introduced us to a dog, John. The two girls are over here, Lydia and me.
What do you need?
I'm looking for work, got any leads?
Here, take a look at this. Some of the Jarl's men came by and left this bounty letter.
Alright girls, we have our first assignment. There is some bandit leader near some tower.
Want a drink? About time we got something solid. Which tower? And how many bandits are we expecting?
Well, I do suppose thanks are in order.
The letter didn't
So,
say which tower, my
my
lady.
thanks.
Calder usually gets better details than that. How many are we dealing with?
Don't worry, there will be a lot of them. If I remember correctly, it is Waldheim Tower on the road to Darkwater Crossing.
Waldheim Tower. Good. Plenty of bandits means plenty of coin from their loot. I'm ready when you are, my Thane.
These bandits never learn. Lydia's charging in, but I'll pick them off from here before they close the gap.
Nice to meet you, Jenassa again. You should be somewhere inside, but you are fighting here during night.
My name is Jenassa, and I go where the coin takes me, even if that means carving through fools in the dark.
Yeah, of course I remember your name, but I am not able to pronounce that.
I know you do. Though tongue just stumbles over it happens without members. No harm done.
Yeah, maybe when you are already outside, maybe you could help us with bandits near Waldheim Tower.
Balfire, that nest's been overdue for clearing. I'll join you for 500 gold.
Oh, is that so? I don't have such many gold, but I could give you something from loot there after we finish them.
Share the loot. Aye. But if the hole's thin, you'll owe me the difference later.
Gleipnir again. Bastards relentless. I'll flank from the trees. Keep Rimmi covered before he closes in.
What was that?
Knew it! Good enough.
Yeah, you handled that Gleipnir quite nicely. Let's loot them. It seems that Jenassa will be useful during our mission, during our clearing that bandit lair.
Mine. The night's still young, and so are the bandits at Balfire.
Oh look, what is happening here? They are fighting horses against some enemies, or what is this?
That soldier's finally out. Arrows true, but my arms ache from the trauma.
What was that? What happened here? There were quite fighting.
Gleipnirs come. They came to our camp thinking they'd catch us sleeping, but we gave them a true Lord welcome.
Glad that we were able to help you with them. You seems that you were overpowered by their numbers.
Overpowered? We had them right where we wanted them, friend. Bleeding and dying. You just helped us finish the job quicker. Palos, guide your arrows.
Are you sure? Look at how many of your comrades are died and they are on the ground, and you are only one last man standing here. So I think that you are lucky that we arrived just in time.
For a father, that's rich coming from someone who just watched us fight. We Stormcloaks don't hide behind words, friend. We prove ourselves with steel and blood.
John's right, look around. Bodies everywhere, and you're the only one still standing. Lucky we showed up when we did, or you'd be joining them.
We're Stormcloaks, we don't need luck. We got Talos and steel. Those Gleipnir dogs thought they could raid us in the night. But they learned what happens when you cross through sons and daughters of Skyrim.
Talos and steel didn't stop half your camp from bleeding out, soldier. We showed up, we fought, you survived. Call it what you want, just don't pretend you had a handle.
Half our camp. We lost a few good warriors, aye, but we gave worse than we got. You helped finish what we started, I'll grant you that much. But handled. We were holding the line before you ever loosed an arrow.
You were holding the line. That's generous. Looked more like bleeding out and waiting for reinforcements when we showed up. But sure, call it what you need to.
You want the truth, Elf? Aye, we were blooded. But we didn't break, and we didn't run. That's the difference between Stormcloaks and the Imperial milk drinkers you probably grew up around. We hold our ground till the last breath.
You held your ground? Right up until we had arrived and turned the tide. But I'll give you this much, you didn't run. That counts for something, even if your pride's doing most of the talking now.
Pride? Maybe. But pride's what keeps a North standing when the world tries to grind him into the dirt. You're right though, you turned the tide. I'll drink to that, even if you are a wood elf.
Drink to it if you like, but next time, maybe don't wait till you're drowning before you call for help. Wood elf or not, arrows don't care about bloodlines.
You've got a sharp tongue, I'll give you that. And you're right, arrows don't care. Neither does steel. Next time we'll have wood elves on our side before the blood starts flowing.
Maybe you'll get the chance. Though I'd rather not count on luck twice in one night. Next time, keep your guard sharper and your numbers tighter.
Luck's got nothing to do with it, Elf. Discipline and steel, that's what wins battles. But tighter formations wouldn't hurt. Either'll remember this night, and we'll be ready for the next.
Good. Remember it when you're standing over a few bodies next time. Discipline and steel only work if you've got enough people left to use them.
You think we don't know that? Every warrior here is worth 10 of those Gleipnir bastards. We'll rebuild the group, and when the Empire comes knocking, they'll find us ready. That's the Stormcloak way.
Worth 10 each. Then you shouldn't have needed us to finish the job. But sure, rebuild, regroup, and try not to bleed out before the Empire shows up.
You've got bite, I'll give you that. Fine, we needed the help. But don't think that makes us weak. Even the fiercest wolf hunts better in the pack, and you proved you can run with ours.
We helped because you were here and bleeding, not because I'm running with your pack. But I'll take the compliment. Just don't mistake one fight for loyalty.
Fair enough. One fight doesn't make you Stormcloak, and I'm not fool enough to claim otherwise. But when the arrows fly through and the enemy falls, that's worth respect, pack or not.
Did you saw Jenassa? I think that she split with us and didn't follow us there.
Jenassa? She was with us during the fight, probably scouting ahead or looting the bodies by now. Why, did you lose track of her already?
Yeah, she was with us, but I didn't see her somewhere around us right now.
She's a mercenary, John. Probably ranging ahead or checking the flanks. That's what she does. Give it a minute before you start worrying.
That snake shot landed true. Now it's bolting. But with Rimmi and Lydia closing in, we'll drop it fast before it draws more trouble.
Nice. You shot that skeever nicely.
Easy shot. Keep watching your flanks. More could be lurking.
Alright, we have one suicide mission to kill a giant in this location, but I found that there are not only one giant but maybe 4 or 5 giants. So what do you say about that? Should we try to kill them? I mean, we need to only kill one of them, but we definitely have to confront all of them.
4 or 5. That's not a suicide mission, that's just suicide. We kill one from range, stay mobile, and pray the others don't notice before we're gone. Stand and fight all of them, and we fertilize her.
So, you are against fighting them right now and leave it for now?
I'm saying we don't pick a fight we can't win. 1 giant maybe, but 5. That's how you end up painting the rocks red. Let's handle Waldheim Tower first, then come back with a real plan.
Alright, I have an idea. There is one giant down on this pass, so we could try to kill this one alone, and we will see how hard it would be to kill him, to find out if we are able to kill maybe 6 more here. I saw another 2 of giants as well.
1 giant at the test. But the second the others notice or it goes south, we run, no heroics. And if it's harder than you think, we're not pushing our luck with 6 more.
Alright, let's position ourselves towards him in a more favorable location.
That wolf-sized lock on me. Damn, my spell barely slowed it. Now it's charging through the rocks. Stay calm. Line up the shot before it closes.
Yeah, we killed one of them, but I guess that it will be too hard to kill more than one. What do you say, Lydia?
1 giant down is proof enough, my Thane. If it was that much work for 1, 6 more would be suicide. Let's move on to Waldheim Tower before we push our luck.
Yeah, it seems that you, Lydia, specifically was in front line, so I trust your judgment there.